Barnes and Leslie, we are your Morning X. Crash is here doing the traffic, keeping you on time this morning. And Leslie Fram has some celebrity sleaze.
Hey, you want a good hang with Amy Poehler? She's starting a podcast.
A little late.
Called Good Hang with Amy Poehler.
Little late.
Launching in March. And you know what? She went out and asked some of her famous friends to help her promote it.
Hey everyone, I'm Amy Poehler, and I'm launching a new podcast called Good Hang. And in preparation, I asked some of my friends to send me some videos and give me some advice.
Just be yourself and the guests will come.
If you're going to do this, really do it. Commit to it. Don't be the celebrity that this is their sixth thing they're doing. Have a good podcast. Keep your approval rating.
So you're doing a podcast, huh? That is awesome. Would you happen to know my blood type? I gotta put it down on this form.
Hey, I got an email from my agent saying I need to record a video for you for a charity, but then I clicked the link and it took me to a GoFundMe page, so I kind of have a bad feeling about this.
Well, everybody has an opinion and a podcast. So join me for Good Hang. It's rough out there. We're just trying to lighten it up a little.
Speaking of Amy and some of her old castmates, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Seth Meyers, all joining their former SNL castmate Jimmy Fallon in a game called Joke Off, where all four comedians have to create jokes of one current topic. I mean, if you're going to do a joke off, do it with Jimmy Fallon. Here they are joking about Domino's pizzas, Valentine's Day, pepperoni perfume.
This is real. There's a real perfume that smells like pepperoni.
Kind of crazy.
Might be a good weight loss thing.
Yeah.
I would think.
For Valentine's Day, Domino's is launching a pepperoni-inspired perfume.
Oh.
Go!
Beep, 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 beep.
Yes.
It's the perfect way to tell the world, ladies, I'm still single.
There you have it. That's right.
Its tagline is Domino's Pepperoni Perfume. It's like being in an elevator with Joe Pesci.
Yeah. Domino's guarantees that it will end your relationship in 30 minutes or less.
Nice.
SNL 50 over the weekend, we've been talking about all the stars that will be there, former castmates, people that used to host the show, like Tom Hanks will be there, Martin Short, Scarlett Johansson, Paul Simon, Pedro Pascal. I mean, the list is just insane. Musical guests, Paul McCartney, Jack White, Bad Bunny, Post Malone, Lady Gaga. I mean, you want to talk epic. Sunday night, SNL 50. I have to mention this, Barnes, because earlier this week, guess who made a surprise appearance on The Tonight Show for the first time in 3 decades?
I don't know.
It was a comedy moment, decades in the making. I'm talking about David Letterman.
Oh, I did see that. Man, he looks like he was lost.
Wow. It was kind of funny, though, you have to admit.
David Letterman, what are you doing here?
Is this the 23rd hour of the Today Show?
No. This is the Tonight Show.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Oh my, Paul, what are you doing here?
You know, it's a funny story. How you've ever taken too much Ambien and then you wake up somewhere with no clue how the hell you got there?
Wow, you've been reading my diary. Listen. Jimmy, by the way, congratulations. This is fantastic. I'm telling you, this is perhaps the greatest rehearsal I've ever been part of.
No, this is the real.
Whoa, it's Paul and I, right? Paul used to do a show.
We sure did.
Pretty much exactly like this.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't do the Chuck E. Cheese crap, but we...
thought there was something different about it.
What are you doing now that you're retired?
Oh, like I need to tell you, TikTok.
I think he could totally come back and it would be successful.
I totally miss him.
Yeah.
And people are wondering, where's he been? But yeah, you can see him on TikTok. But this is another funny moment that I wanted you to hear. This is Letterman on being miserable.
You are often portrayed as miserable.
Yeah, that's great.
So first of all, fair characterization?
I think so. There's a couple of things going on there. I was drinking heavily in those days. That may have provided some fuel for misery. And I guess not achieving what I imagined to be. Like you take Johnny Carson. There's never going to be anybody as good at that kind of show as Johnny. Nobody better. Maybe there are people now who are excellent broadcasters and as good as Johnny, but nobody better. So here I am thinking, oh crap, I'm not going to be as good as Johnny. What am I doing here? I like the idea that I was characterized as miserable. That's delightful.
I do miss him on the TV.
I do too. People are like, is Harrison Ford going to retire? He told the Wall Street Journal that his next plan is to stop working entirely. He wants to spend time with his family and go flying. Well, there's a few things coming out first. Okay, let's not forget, he's got his General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe. Of course, Captain America, Brave New World, which Crash will be watching. Mm-hmm. And, of course, he's back on for Shrinking on Apple TV. So you just wait a few minutes, Harrison Ford.
Yeah, hold on. He's leading with he wants to go back to flying.
Yeah.
He has had several emergency landings and runway incursions. Like, I don't think... And one of them, he landed on the golf course.
Oh, I remember that.
That's the one I play out there in Venice. And he went up and then down right on one of the greens.
And that was years ago. Now he's like, what, 80?
Right.
Something? 4? 3?
He literally said, I want to spend more time flying.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We'll see what the FAA has to say about that. But with all the stuff going on right now, the last thing you need is him to join the party in the air.
That's your celebrity sleaze.
No one knows music like Rolling Stone. Senior writer Brian Hyatt talks the biggest music news from the biggest stars.
Raphael Sadiq. So there's a whole lot to talk about. Bodyguard, that's kind of your song. Did you originally intend it for Beyonce?
Everything is for me in the beginning.
Okay. Take us through the life story of the Notorious B.I.G.
Here's this 14-year-old kid who feels like a prodigy.
We were also supposed to have an interview with Ghostface Killah, but he kind of ghosted on us, which I guess is appropriate.
Rolling Stone Music Now. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.